Honor also looks like you might be good at something, but you have another desire. And so people are focused on, for Cameron's story, who you're going to share in a moment, he was really good at football, but he had this secret desire to become an architect and wasn't sure which way to turn. But it was someone pouring into his life, showing honor in a different way, that made him realize that he could actually live out that secret passion.
Yeah, well, Cameron's is, I mean, first of all, Cameron is one good-looking dude, okay?
All right.
But he doesn't play that. He doesn't chase girls. But I mean, they're following him, but he knows where he's going. You know? But I mean, he's just a great, he loves Jesus. He got saved at our church probably 5 years ago. And just when he got saved, and he was a football player at one of our high schools. That particular high school won the state championship the year before, and he was just into it, but he got injured. But he was recovering and healing, and then the year was up. He graduated, and my son Rich planted a church 10 miles south of us, VU Church, downtown Miami, and Cam went with that group. And we sent a lot of people with that group. And Cam was over at Trinity for something, and he said, Pastor, you know, he goes, I said, well, how's football going? I'm not. He goes, because you're in college at FIU. He goes, I don't really want to pursue that. I said, you don't want to pursue, are you kidding me? He goes, no, my heart is for architecture. I said, he goes, yeah, but he goes, I missed the deadline. He goes, I missed the deadline. I said, pray with me right now. It's going to turn. And we joined hands and we prayed together. And I just felt in my heart that God wanted me to honor what his desire was. And I felt the Lord speak, I'm going to do something. He went back to VU Church. He calls me a week later. He goes, Pastor, at church today, I start talking to this guy. He's probably 40 years old. And I'm telling him, you know, kind of what my dreams are. He goes, well, I'm at FIU too. And he said, well, I want to go into architecture. But he goes, I missed the cut. He goes, what? He said, son, I run the architecture department. I make that call. He goes, I'll get you in. Well, that's been like 4 or 5 years ago. And he's solid in it. I mean, he's going to be an architect. He's going to be a great architect. And I think part of it is sometimes we put people in a box.
Yeah.
Well, he's a football player. That's all he can do. But Cameron had a whole nother life in his heart and in his head and in his schoolwork that he never told anybody about. And I think sometimes we need to let people out of the box that we've put them in, all right? And you can only do that when you honor who they can become and not just who you want them. I wanted to be a great football player because, you know, his cousin is on a professional football team right now. And so I want to know another athlete, but that was what I wanted. But now he's going to get what God's called him to be.
I feel like that's a good message for parents. A good message for you parents out there. We might put our kids in a box and have these expectations for them, but God might have another plan. Ultimately, they are his children first. I love that. I choose honor. Do you choose honor today? Even if it means your children going in a different direction to honor God, maybe we have to make that decision to let go. I would love to get this book into your hands. I Choose Honor, the key to relationships, faith, and life. Watch this.